VT Kitchen, and it's time for some Thai food. Pailin Chongchitnant joining us right now. YouTube sensation, by the way. There's the book, Hot Thai Kitchen. Great to have you back here on VT.
Thank you.
Momentum is growing. You are educating the masses. I've already got my spoon ready for a taste test, but we got to do some work first. What's the recipe we're going to focus on?
We are making a variation of a very popular soup called Tom Yum Gung. Now, Tom Yum is something every Thai restaurant menu has, but this is a really interesting variation with coconut, young coconut.
Young coconut?
Young coconut, yeah. So I've got here just some shrimp stock that's boiling away. And shrimp stock is really take the shells of the shrimp that you're going to throw away and boil it in water. And you've got nice shrimp flavor. That's coconut water. People are drinking it like a health food, but we've been cooking it for years.
So coconut water as opposed to just regular water adds...
Yeah, adds a nice natural sweetness and a subtle aroma. That's the secret. And some coconut milk.
All right.
Some coconut milk, just add a little bit of richness. And you know, I wanted to show this recipe because it's a variation of something that a lot of people already know. And that's sort of part of the point of the book, is to let people know that there's so much more to Thai food than what you get at your restaurant.
Good point. And that's what you delve into in the book itself. Are we going to jump to the spices?
Yep, we're going to do the herbs. So these are what Tom Yum is all about. Got 3 different herbs. I call them the Trinity of Tom Yum. I've got lemongrass. Okay. I am only using the bottom half because that's where the concentrated flavor is. The top, I keep it for tea. Okay, I'm going to throw that in. And I just crushed it to release the flavor.
And when you're crushing it, what's the best way to do that?
Just like that.
Just give it some tough love.
Give it some tough love, and that'll help release all the juices. Smell that.
Ooh, that is fresh.
Yep, and then this is galangal. People are a little bit unfamiliar. It's a root, looks just like that. Nice pine forest aroma. And it's going to balance the citrus flavor from the lemongrass. This is my favorite. This is kaffir lime leaves. You can get this really at T&T, Asian grocery stores. They're so widely available these days. Give them a tear, a little rough love, and throw them all in. And I want to spray my house with this.
All kinds of flavors going on. Now, I know you love this one, the last year.
The chilies.
The heat. Now, what's your approach for the heat so it's not too spicy?
Well, my thing with chilies is what you don't want is tiny little pieces that can accidentally get into your spoon. So what I do is I just use the back of the knife and just crush the chili so it's broken a little bit. And that way, here, I'll let you do one of it. Just use the back of the knife and crush, crush, crush just until it's broken. Yeah. And that way, you release the heat gently. That's perfect. Yeah, once the seeds start jumping out, you're good. All right. It releases the heat, and no one's going to accidentally eat one of them. Okay. Right, and it looks pretty in there. Now, some seasoning, fish sauce. This is why Thai food is so good. It's sort of our salt with personality.
Now, where do you get the fish sauce? Are you making that from scratch?
Anywhere. Yeah. Even your standard grocery store nowadays in the Asian aisle will have fish sauce. It has become almost part of the Canadian food, pantries, basic pantry. This is Thai chili paste, and you can get this at Asian grocery store. It's rich and intense and a little bit sweet, and it's going to add richness to the soup. Now, we're going to move on to the young coconut. We've put the coconut water. We're going to now put the meat of the coconut. And you get this at the Asian grocery store. You use a spoon and just scrape the meat off. Okay, so you're going to scrape that. We only have about 20 seconds left. Sure. After the coconut goes in. The coconut goes in. So the coconut meat goes in, and then the shrimp. And then how long are we boiling this to perfection? Just until the shrimp is done. Literally, this is a 5-minute soup. Yeah. And then when you're done, finish that off with some lime juice, and you're done. Voila. Thai food is that easy. Hot Thai Kitchen is the name of the book. Check it out on YouTube. Congrats, by the way. You've got a great following online, great education. So great to meet you. We'll feed the crew in just a bit. Going to take a break right now. We've got a live shot over in